What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but hopefully we'll get to start making some more videos more often. But I got some good news and some bad news really fast. So first of all, the bad news. Due to the coronavirus and all this crazy stuff happening right now, me and Brandon's tournament trail, our high school tournament trails, all of our tournaments got canceled for the rest of the year. So we're not going to be able to make any more tournament videos or go on any more tournaments. But some good news, we did end up qualifying for the TBF Nationals, the high school tournament. But it's in Wisconsin, so I don't know if we'll be going. But second thing, the next good news is I got a boat. It's a graduation gift. So that's what this video is about. You probably know from reading the title. But real quick, I'll give you some specs, and this just tell you a little bit about it. This is a 2007 Xpress X19. If you don't know anything about the X19s, it's a 19-foot boat. Beam's 96 inches, and it has a hyperlift hull and all that. It's got a 2007 Yamaha VMAX. It's a carb motor, and it has two Garmin units. They're about 4 inches. I think they're called Striker 4s. I like those. I want to eventually upgrade maybe like some Hummingbirds, like the Helix 7s, or maybe some 7-inch Garmins, because I do like Garmin. I'm just starting to get used to them a little bit. But yeah, I love the boat. It's got a Minn Kota Edge, 70-pound thrust. So real quick, I'll give you a little tour. Alright, I'll start at the front of the boat here. So like I said, we got the Minn Kota Edge, 24-volt, 70-pound thrust trolling motor. I got the foot pedals just strapped down right now just because I don't have a pan. But hopefully I'll get a Comfortrol pan pretty soon, and I'll be installing that. And if we go up here, that's the Garmin. I'm pretty sure it's a Striker 4, not exactly sure. But I'll turn it on and let you look at it. I gotta get a new cable and handle for this thing. This rope's kind of ugly, but let's see if I can get this to focus. So for these to be little units, they're really clear, and they work pretty good. So you have your traditional, that's just a sonar. You can do a flasher, split frequency sonar, quick draw map. You have your map and your sonar, and this is just like your waypoints and all that stuff, and some set here. This is the nav light for the bow. It just pops out, you know, just like a regular. Oh, I got it screwed in. But that's the bow light. And right here, this is trolling motor plug. We got a phone charger, or like a 12-volt plug right here. Turn the nav lights on and off. We got trim right here. So let's move over here to the storage. Now, I really like the storage in this boat. It's actually a lot of storage for a 19-foot boat. So we have 2 boxes on the side. This is supposed to be the rod box. It's got a little rod holder in the front, but there's no holder in the back for the butts of the rods. So the rods just kind of like hang, and I don't really like that. So until I get a holder for the rod butts, I'm putting my rods in here and my tackle in here. So it's kind of swapped. So that's not going to be permanent, but just until I get it fixed. So there's all my tackle from the morning. And see, you can see the tubes up there, but there's nothing to hold the rods in the back. So that's the rod box. And then this is what I'm mainly going to use for tackle, but right now I have my rods in here for tomorrow. Oh, I got it the wrong way. So yeah, there's my rods. They're just kind of laying in there right now. So they have their sleeves and covers on them, so they're not going to get hurt from laying in the floor for this trip. Right here, I really like this box. It comes with this little tray, and you can fit 3700 size Plano boxes in. It fits really good. It's really nice, and this whole tray actually comes out. So this box right here goes like, these 2 boxes are actually like the same, like they connect. Like they go up under and connect, and it goes all the way to the front of the boat, like all the way to the bow. So you can actually remove that tray, and then it's like these boxes are connected. So I like that. I think that's pretty cool. this box, I got my life jackets and all that stuff. It's pretty deep. I can actually fit that Yeti completely in there, and it opens and shuts and everything, so that's really nice. But for right now, I just thought I'd leave it here. It even gives me some extra deck space, I guess. But what I plan on doing with this is, since the boat does not have a cooler, that's one of the drawbacks. But for some reason it came with this little mount right here. I don't really know what it's for, but I'm gonna be buying one of the Yeti locks, or either trying to make my own, and I'll just put the little bracket in here, and then the lock will go on there, and I'll try to loop it through there and lock it to the boat. So that's the front deck and the storage. So let's move into the cockpit area. The seats, they're all separate seats, but it's kind of like a bench seat because they're all connected from the bottom, and it actually flips up and you have a full storage tray under here. I haven't found a way to organize it yet. Just threw some crap in there, so that'll be a project for another day. All the seats do clip. I think that's good to keep them from flying open driving down the road. It's got some cup holders in the middle seat here, and then it just flips up to a seat. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And then here's the driver's seat. Let's sit down. So the only thing I do not like about this boat is it does not have a hot foot. I know that's not a problem for a lot of people, but I've always used hot foots. That's just what I'm used to. But this boat, it's got the stick throttle, I guess is what you call it. It's got the trim right here. That's not bad. I got used to it on the last trip, but I definitely prefer the hot foot. This is where you open and close the live well. Got my Garmin Striker 4 here. And I got all my rocker switches. I need to get some new ones because I can't hardly read what they say, but I mean, I know where everything's at. Got my miles per hour. The fuel gauge is really accurate. The RPMs, I'm not sure. I can't tell if I can't get the RPMs to 5,800 or if I'm actually getting to 5,800 and this gauge just isn't totally accurate. I'm not sure. It's got a little hour gauge right here. I'm gonna take that out anyways and put a trim gauge and a water pressure gauge. So not a big deal to me. Let's move on to the back. So over here we have just a little box. It's not very big, but I mean, I got some extra oil in there right now, and that's where I put my hat and stuff when I'm riding so it doesn't blow off. And then the same thing over here on this side. It's empty right now. But the live wheels, let's see. Oh, got 2 live wheel boxes, so I got a live wheel divider in there right now. So it's divided live wheel, so it's nice. And then back here in the back, this is all just like fuel tank. It's got 30-gallon fuel capacity. It's got a 3-gallon oil tank. Right now, I just had to buy a new trolling motor battery because after the first trip, we found out one of the trolling motor batteries were completely dead, and we couldn't get it to charge. So we went and bought a new one. So right now we have a Group 24 and a Group 27. I want both Group 27s. So eventually we're gonna upgrade them. It doesn't have an onboard charger. We have an extra, but I don't wanna mount it yet just cause I wanna upgrade the Group 24 battery, and I wanna eventually upgrade my cranking battery. Just whenever I get my units and stuff, I'm probably gonna have to go to a little bit bigger battery so it doesn't drain on my power. But we have a on and off switch for the power. It does have cable steering. I don't like that. I'm eventually gonna put hydraulic steering, and I'm also gonna put a hot foot on here. This is the motor. It's a Yamaha VMAX. It's a 150. The maximum horsepower for this boat is at 200. So eventually, one day, probably after I graduate college, I'm gonna put a 200 on here. But this is fine for right now. I just installed this the other day. It had just a regular port that didn't have any kind of like thing to close and hold the light pole or whatever you have in there in. So I went and bought this one for like $10 at Walmart. And as you can see, like that little screw right there, this just goes over it, holds it in. That way I can have my Yellow Tech power stick in here and filming while I'm running, and it won't come out or blow away. So there's that. That's pretty much everything. That light pole actually mounts in that box. I just took it out so I won't forget it in the morning, and I'm gonna put that back in the box until I start filming. But that's pretty much the whole inside of the boat. Tomorrow I will show you the trailer. It's a backtrack, aluminum backtrack express trailer. I'll show you that, and we'll take it. I'll let you see how it runs, and we'll go fishing, see if we can catch some fish. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all in the morning. All right, guys, it's morning time. Getting ready to hook her up to the truck here. It's a little cooler than I was expecting. We're having that little Easter time cool snap, but we're gonna get her hooked up and get her down to the boat launch. Hopefully catch some fish. Here's the trailer. Told you I'd show you the trailer. It's all aluminum. It's a backtrack AW19. I'm pretty sure it's the model. It's just got some basic aluminum wheels. It's just a basic trailer, but it's aluminum. It's pretty nice. It's got good carpet on the bunks, and there's the spare. So all right, let's get this bad boy hooked up and down to the boat ramp. First bass of the day. That little joker just hung me in the tree. I don't know if y'all saw that. I set the hook and I thought I hung myself, but this little guy pulled me right up in the freaking tree. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Alright, y'all, look, this is so cool, right? Caught the second bass of the day. It's a little one. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the antennas down in his throat. That's a crawfish. He just ate a crawfish. Orange and green crawfish right there. Yes, sir. Well, we got the boat out of the water. Ended up catching 3 bass total and 2 goggle-eyes. But yeah, it's a good boat. Water pump went out. That's why we're leaving early. So got to go change the water pump and the motor. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching.